And welcome to episode 8 of Bound and Broken, The Western Way.
Yeah.
Up the Western way.
Alright, who wants to give me the recap?
Alright, I'll do it.
Okay.
In keeping with the fact we're in Caspian and Gloin, I'll do it entirely in Elvish.
Ah, good.
Alright, so we're standing on the fucking beaches when Fane touched a rock touching Druidic writings. Some derelict ship came out and we were waved aboard by the captain. Introduced himself as Seamus of Valley. The ship was the Breachway, and his adorable cat was called Pickles. He invited us to tell our own stories while his crew went back and got something in order to fulfill the oath that we had inadvertently caused to be fulfilled. And in doing so, he told us about himself. About, how he and his crew served under the Red-Eyed Raven, I believe it was called, during some brute battle that no one's ever heard of. And then during the Festival of the Seven, sailing over, the ship was attacked and it ran aground. Well, in the rivers, which is kind of weird because I don't know how you run aground in fucking rivers, but either way, the druids helped them out, and in sort of doing that, the captain made a promise to help them out if they should need in return. Which, soon after, turns out that would need to be fulfilled as they, were torn asunder. I believe it was stern and stem they were torn from, but anyhow, we were given a wayfinder by the captain, and he told us that we were not very far away from Caspian and the Gloin, and in doing so, fulfilled the oath that he and his crew made. The ship descended into the ocean, and we made our way back to the beach where we'd spend the night, returning to the wayfinder and then just making our way from there. And on the final leg of our Corvinus pub crawl, we came across a pit of snakes in a rather amorous fashion, nestled around the chest. Some careful moves, sudden music, and persuasion from Mazekeen. We managed to get the chest out and discovered that there was a. Basically, we had this ripped up magical lube and Viagra from the fucking ground, and that was what was causing the whole amorous fashion. Ran into a training called Gnarls Barkingson, I want to say. Simon helped him compose a song in order to help him knock roots. And we managed to get past that, getting a stock of ancient branches, ignoring a field full of poppies, which... and we finally got to Caspian and the Gloin. Told what not to do in there, what to do, where to go, went to Poppin' Stuffins, I believe it's called. Had our fill. Got to relax for the first time in over a year since we set out in this journey. Maze made the acquaintance of a wereshark by the name of Suckle Sea Scare. Then invited us to a tavern for the next morning after called the Meat Bucket. And we got down to business. Maze made an appointment in order to get decollared, which Suckles asked to be invited to 2 weeks from now. And Fane made a scheduled ominous warning of 4 days. And now we wait.
Well done. Excellent Elvish.
Thank you.
It's Northern Ireland. Oh,
You got a-
Northern
you gotta-
Elvish, how dare you?
You got a problem with the Northern Elves, exactly? Is it
Not this one.
possibly something to do with their colors of...
Listen,
Oh my god.
at least Elsie's blonde, not orange.
and not orange?
I see.
It's all love.
Alright, here we go.
Not the peaceful music. It's
The
back.
peaceful music that spikes my anxiety into the roof. Yeah.
Alright,
God.
and welcome back. We're back in the City of Glass. You have 4 days until Mazekeen's appointment, in which she is to have her collar removed. So,
4 days.
you may, of course, explore the City of Glass to your heart's content.
It was 4 days to the ominous warning appointment and
It
2
was
weeks to
14
the
days.
decollaring.
Oh,
right?
sorry, I got those mixed up. Yes.
Yeah.
The way around here. Yeah.
Sorry. 4 days till ominous warning, 2 weeks till decollar. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's all
Correct.
good. We get to explore. Woo!
How do I get rid of the arrow?
You don't.
How do I get rid of it?
You keep it
How
now.
did you make it?
I don't know. What's
Hit,
funny is like
hit T.
No.
All right, hit X.
Oh. Wait a minute.
I'm gonna refresh. That was goofy.
Okay.
Do that.
How did he do it? It's amazing.
How
I'm
did
over
you
here
do it?
panicking.
Ah, I have it too now. Oh god.
He's giving away our location.
Is that...
I would
Yeah,
like to
there's-
cast Skywrite and point straight down saying elves.
Elves. Oh, God.
The ultimate betrayal.
Elves,
That's just so
lol.
Elves.
Elves.
Elven bitches.
That's a good song. So,
What would you guys like to do? You have 4 days.
Uh,
well,
may I
ahead.
quickly?
Yeah,
Oh my
go
god,
ahead.
one at a time.
I'm sorry.
What do you want to do?
I would like to take the flail that was brought to my attention, the one that Silva had stuck into the mana well,
Yeah.
to someone who understands arcane or enchantments or something like that. Ask around a little bit to see if I can get pointed in the correct direction, and take it to
So,
see what happened. to the
I
flail.
think it's time for you to go to the Arcane District. Oh, yeah.
Anybody want to come with me to the arcane district?
Sure.
Yeah.
I
Sure.
don't think there's anything we care to do other than this for now. So let's do it in order. Go to the Arcane District.
I'll be here. It's so sorry, I love this song so much. All right, as you get to, all right, so eventually you speak to some elves who tell you the appropriate way to go. In the far western district of the City of Glass is the Arcane District, known for not only its open use of magic, but enchanted buildings as well. As you can see, floating glass and crystalline streets that seem to sparkle and twinkle despite the time of day. However, radio, what are you doing? How do you have it again?
What? What do you mean?
It's still there.
It's not there. I didn't press anything.
Press it again.
Here, why?
There.
Is it gone?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
I
gone.
didn't press anything. I swear to God.
Why is the
It's
toggle?
why? Ah,
Yeah.
there it is. I
you.
literally, my hands were off the keyboard. I don't know. Someone's
there.
fucking with me.
He's there.
It was just the explanation being given, and the radio arrow was just gliding around.
Anyway, so you are here. Yeah, good.
You're here.
Ah, yes. Now to use it appropriately. There we go.
All right. So the Arcane District is filled with active enchantments floating in the very air itself, pieces of glass moving and shifting like kites on the breeze. You can see that while it is during the day, that the light is refracted through the different pieces of glass to create a myriad of colors, almost color-coding the entire area into different color combinations representing shops, places to go to eat, and all sorts of other unknown but meaningful reasons. As you start to stroll down the street together, you'll notice that the people here wave at you, that there are several shops selling trinkets, magical or otherwise, and all sorts of open, well, what you would know to be apostates. You could see those with sorceress marks waving, smiling, unoppressed by the presence of the church.
I like this. This is very nice.
So you
okay.
you have your pick. What would you like to? Who would you like to speak to?
Where does the yellow path take me? I'd like to take the yellow brick road.
Let's see. Oh, it doesn't really work like that, but anyway, you walk down a random one, and eventually you find a few forges where they're making weapons, armor, nails, things like that, and you can see that there is an active use of silver salt to enchant these various practices.
I'm gonna look at Fane. Should I speak Sylvan or should I remain speaking Common?
It's probably for the best to just speak common.
Fair enough. I'll go to try not to get in the way of work, but hail one of the Forge Masters.
And one of the Forge Masters will turn and look upon you, and you will see a creature that you do not recognize. You think it to be a halfling at first, but then you notice it has strange silvery wisps of hair, complete with a wild hairstyle. It walks up to you, jumps up on a small stool, and will say, "Hi, hello there! Welcome to Kekken's! My name's Kekken. How can I help you?"
Pleasure to meet you, Kekken. I am Weaver. I come from the far west. I have been traveling with this group here for a while, and they've brought it to my attention that they had a flail, my weapon of choice, that seemed to have been dipped into a, what did you call it, a mana well, or Fane?
The mana well, yes, recklessly and without any intent. But we still have it.
So I would just like to see if it could be inspected for any possible use, if possible at all.
Righto, well, where is it? So I can take a look at it.
All right. I'm gonna just... I think it's in Fane's inventory? Question mark?
Oh, it's not my inventory. I think we gave it to Weaver, because none of us could hold it.
Yeah, then I'll hand it over.
Alright, as you hand the flail over. Alright, let's take a look at what you got here. Oh yeah, straight up matter infused it is. Been dipped one too many times in the wacky well, I think. The edges need to be fine-tuned, this handle's a bit worn, and this chain has seen better use. There's a bit of rust here. You haven't been taking good care of it. We'll have to take care of that for you. But yeah, it's primed. Primed to be enchanted. It's got a mana in it.
If at all possible, I do have a separate flail given to me by the order within Calcatesh, if that could be used as well.
I mean, yeah, we could use that as well, but it has to be mana infused, which, things like that, which that's a bit more expensive, really.
I see. Okay.
But yeah, if that's what you're looking for, we can make anything you'd like, really.
So it's mana infused, the chain and the handle needs to be worked on.
That's just minor. That's just minor repairs, really. We'll take our time with it, make sure it's whatever you want, So yeah, just let me know. What do you need?
Oh. Would I be able to pay it off through labor?
I said you don't have to go, do you?
I just recently joined this group.
I'm afraid I can't take that labor, so what kind of labor can you do, eh?
I am very, very strong.
I don't really need much more for that strength there. I need much more than the arts of the arcade, eh? Okay, you ready, Scott? Do inscriptions, eh?
I'm an Asmar.
Yeah, and I'm a gnome, but you don't see me bragging about it.
Arcadum, would I be able to help in anything like that?
No. Unless you have Arcana trained. Which you don't.
I don't. I have intimidation trained. I'll nod to him. I appreciate the offer. Unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to help in that way. I appreciate the information, however. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're most welcome. Whenever you got some of the scratches you need to come on by, we take a real good tender one about it, okay?
Understood. Thank you.
I should also have top of the morning to decide, get it?
All right. Top of the morning to you as well.
I'll look at you kind of weird.
That's what he said. You said top of the morning, Arcadum.
I don't think I did.
Am I the one that's going crazy?
Crazy.
I was crazy once. They locked me in a room with rats. The rats made me crazy. All right. I'm just gonna walk away. Oh, before I leave, what would be the price to have it enchanted? Just a minor enchantment to where it would be able to be considered magical rather than just mana infused.
That's entirely up to you whether you want to put them on it, but if you just look for the most basic enchantment, it's going to be about 800 gold pieces.
800 gold pieces?
Oh, yeah, 800 gold pieces.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Hey, you're most welcome, my scummin'. Anytime you want with this.
Right.
Any of the rest of your friends want to huh? Anybody else?
For now, I'm good. I don't know about the rest of them.
Nobody else? Fine then. Having a wonderful day we're having.
I don't believe you buy mundane weapons, do you?
Huh? Well, I mean, it depends. What kind of maker? It's made good of, son? What's it made of?
Just normal iron. 2 battle axes.
Nah, sorry, Davidson. Well, I'm not going to read the name, but I was saying.
That's what I thought.
Do you know about instruments? By any chance?
Oh, no. I ain't normally the instruments boy. But I know I got fellow friends that can listen. So you want to go straight down the street, eh? I'm going to take 2 stops down, eh? Take a right, and you'll be right there. That is a straight stop. Handle your instruments, no problem.
Alright. Thank you, buddy.
What about this?
Why are you laughing, Shamber?
It's just... it's okay, I'm just enjoying myself. It's good.
Continue. What were you saying there, Siege?
What about this? And I'll pull out the Snicker snack sword.
Oh, Turtle, nasty Turtle. What do you got there? Is it? What's that story too much bigger than a sword? I've got but damn, son, I've never seen one of that guy. What do you got there for, eh?
Okay, I think I caught one word of that. Can you say it a bit more slowly, or at least the language that...
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's pretty cut and dry right there.
Okay, I understand that.
Where you be getting a weapon like that, friend? That's way too... Oh, that's crazy.
I found it in a chest. It made me tell jokes to it. It was rather humiliating, to be fair.
That definitely sounds Fane to me. Oh, you're gonna have to go speak to one of the high druids for that one.
Alright, Druid. Okay. I'll thank you for your help regardless. I'll sheath it.
Let me update your quest marker.
Better make an appointment then.
We have a meeting in 4 days with some important druids. Seems convenient.
Zero practice.
I mean, if we need to make an appointment for it specifically, that's fine, but we're meeting with them anyway, so...
Indeed.
Anyway. Don't think there's anything else we need, Kekins. Thank you.
Oh, you're most welcome. Come by anytime. You go on down to Kekins. He'll take real good care of all your arcane needs. Anything you need, really. Just don't worry about it, eh? Hey, you have a great day now.
Thank you.
Oh, hoity-toity.
As we're sort of out of earshot, Fane will just kind of look at the party and just go, "What an elegant man. Very eloquent. Good with his words."
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
What's wrong, Shamber?
Oh no, something about Radio's reaction. So, Fane is absolutely lying. What the fuck is a gnome? And that dude just absolutely. Oh no. I think watching Weaver get stun locked has him just infinitely impressed. And as a player, listening to radio just break down was very good.
Good.
800 gobbities to enchant the mace.
Well, one thing is
Definitely.
surely, like, as in every big city, all the magic stuff is expensive as hell.
Yeah. It is. Where next? Do you want to go to that music shop for you, Simon?
I have 2 masterwork harps
Yeah.
that we could possibly make into gold.
That's convenient.
All right. You go into the music shop.
Yep.
All right. As you make your way down a few steps, eventually you come to a point where you turn on the street at the points indicated by Kekin, and there you see it. A very large, open-faced, sort of open-air market, and there is a large shop in the center that has the symbol of musical notes. There is also an incredibly fat human in the center of it, surrounded by all sorts of different music. You can see that there are 2 elven maidens that are playing harps for him, and he is clapping and giggling like a school child.
My god.
Well,
Looks at Simon.
Simon's approach.
oh god, here we go.
Hey. Hey, big man.
All right. Give me a second.
It's a game.
Hello. Welcome to my shop. My name is Ladand, and these are my personal harpists. How can I help you today, sir?
Well, we have some instruments, and we want your professional view on it.
Yeah. Oh, what kind of instruments are you talking about?
Look at this beautiful harp.
Well, you have to lift it up a little higher so I can see it. He'll lean down to look. That's a nice looking harp. Can you play it at all?
I try it, but it's not my thing.
Let me hear a few notes so I can assess its musical potency. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Were you looking to sell it, or?
Well, how much for it?
Oh, probably 300 gold would be good, I think.
No.
Alright, that's fair. 400 gold.
But I have... Alright.
Good. I'll leave it on the table. I'll get my gold for you. Money. Give me the gold. And one of the harpists on his left will go and grab the gold, count it out, and hand it to you. Good job.
Nice. Well, I have something else, but I quite don't know what it is. is new to me. Like a weird violin.
Oh, that right there is a bigger form of a lyre known as a guitar. It's used in other lands. Curious that you found one here. Oh, yes. That right there is a pretty potent instrument.
I hate this.
There anything special about it?
Well, the texts tell me that when it comes to wooing, there's no instrument better. Yeah.
Alright, that's nice.
Do you want anything for it? I very much like to add it to my collection.
Well, it's not gonna be cheap, my friend. They are pretty rare in this continent.
That's true. How much do you want for it?
$2,000.
$1,500.
$2,000.
Come on now. It's rare, but it's not that rare. Oh, we're rolling. Hold on. $1,500. Oh, well, I guess I'd make a pretty good point. How about 1,800 instead?
1,805, and we have a deal.
1,850. That's fair enough. Connie, I'll shake the man's hand. The harpist on the right will shake your hand, and will take the guitar and give you 1,500 gold pieces. Or excuse me, 1,850.
Yeah. Thank you. You have soft hands.
Thank you. I like how manicured the nails are. Connie, put your hands in the air. She does. Nice. Is there anything else I can interest you in, friend?
I'll tell you my name. I'm Simon Waller. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well, friend. You can call me Lander. I prefer it when people call me by my friend name.
Oh. What's Lander?
What?
Very nice.
Oh, Lander, yeah. You seem like a pretty smooth fellow. I'll have to invite you to one of my concerts.
Of course. Tell me when, and I'll be there.
I'm still envisioning one, but I'll be sure to send Connie out to tell you.
Alright.
Have a wonderful day, sir.
See ya. Keep it cool. Simon does a backflip and leaves.
Of course. Why wouldn't he?
He does a backflip and leaves. Good.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You turn Arcadum up from 30%. Good.
Were we all there just watching this?
Yes.
I'm sorry. Was I role playing too hard for you?
Yes.
This man was far too moist.
This
Wet
fellow
even.
was way too
That's
You
bad.
could feel the moisture in every breath you took there.
I can feel
Weaver's
it on my
gonna-
ear.
Weaver's
Perfection.
gonna look at Simon like a lost puppy.
I hope it wasn't too awful, but it was supposed to
No.
be a little awful.
No. It was meant to be awful, so it did its job.
Good.
The right amount of awful.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, Weaver's Weaver's just staring at you, Simon, like a lost puppy. Like, Simon, may I
Sorry,
borrow some
what?
money?
Leaves.
He does another
Fair enough.
backflip and leaves.
Yes.
Well, Weaver, I'm sure you're very excited to get things enchanted, but actually having money to survive is, necessary. And
I'm just still considering the banshees that we came across.
yes, the banshees, I recall vividly.
We don't
Weaver.
have a very good way of dealing with those that have mundane
Yeah.
resistances.
That seems like you're kind of problem.
Though Caspian, he did make it our problem briefly.
Well, he
Yeah,
did.
you never quite mentioned
You
what
have
happened down
no
there.
idea what happened.
Bad things.
It was
Anything.
crazy.
I know that. That's why I left in the first place. But how badly did you really fuck it up?
I didn't do anything.
And that sounds like a straight
That's a
lie.
lie.
I didn't do anything that I didn't think would not benefit us.
Considering you darted out last, you're probably the one who fucked it.
What?
And
How does that correlate?
Well, you were in the deepest.
No, I wasn't.
Anyway, I have 2 more harps to sell, and I'm not going to that guy.
I'll talk to him for you.
No.
Let Simon do it. He already has a rapport. Although I think
Simon's
Simon is
gone.
currently stuck on his NPC idle animation, so we will wait till he comes back.
I believe this is what they call T-posing.
Okay.
Is there any smaller, shop around that has harps?
What?
Is there any smaller shop around that has harps?
Yeah.
I'll go there then.
All right. One of them will contain a not giant fat human. It will instead contain a regular looking, nice little elvish bloke, just kind of seated behind. He's got some instruments for sales. Mostly he seems to specialize in tambourines that he's made himself. As you approach,
Greetings.
he will look up. Oh, hello there. Welcome to my shop. Haven't named it yet. I was thinking Timber Needs. What do you think?
Has a ring to it, surely.
Oh,
The pun.
I think it works. I think it works good. Anyway, how can I help you, miss?
Well, I've acquired 2 harps and I wanted to get them appraised. Maybe you need some more stock before you open completely?
Oh, sure. Let me see what you got.
I'll show him the 2 harps.
This ain't too bad. Not bad at all, really.
How much would you pay for both?
Well, I could probably, I'd probably give you 200 gold for the both of them.
I don't think that's enough. Look at them. The quality is pristine.
Oh, all right. How about 250?
I don't think you're quite on the right track here. Or maybe you have something in exchange.
Well, I don't think I have much in here. Like I said, I only just opened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What, you like gems?
What type of gems do you have?
Well, let's see, I have a few of these left over. I've got some rubies and an emerald.
No, I don't think those will do.
Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I don't have much more to give.
That's truly unfortunate. I guess I have to go see somewhere else then.
Well, all right. Hey, thanks for the help with my name.
Yeah. I'm sure that will attract lots of people.
Well, he'll give you back the harps.
Well, I guess it has to be the big guy, but not today. I'm not going after Simon just sold him one.
Oh, well, if you're looking for someone other than that fellow, I know somebody who's more well off than I myself.
Oh? And who might that be?
Well, there's a, it's not really a shop, it's more of like a private collection, really. But every once in a while he'll buy something nice, maybe he'd like it. At the end of the lane there's a man that sits out front of this large home. That's his, man-at-arms. Ask him if perhaps the, if he wanted to buy anything. He's a human noble. I don't know what they call themselves, but he bought himself a nice house and calls himself something or other. I don't really pay attention, but he's a nice enough fellow, a bit, reserved, as it were.
Well, thanks for the pointer. I'll check it out.
You're welcome, miss.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, go back to the rest.
Okay.
Be like, well, he didn't have enough money, and he didn't have anything valuable to exchange either. I'm not going to the big guy selling him a harp that Simon just sold him, but he pointed me at a collector. A human noble, he said. Maybe there's something interesting for all of you as well, if he has a collection.
Yeah.
They usually vary in valuables, but who knows, maybe we get lucky here.
Worth taking a look.
Never had to take a look, yeah.
Oh, then we walk over, where he pointed me towards.
Did Simon stay with us, or has he gone partying?
No, I'm gone.
With all his gold?
Gone.
Yeah.
He's gonna drink himself to death.
Well, have fun. No, I just want to make sure I read the message. I get it. Alright.
He's gone.
Gone.
It's like, can I borrow some money, Simon? No. Backflips.
Backflips into the next bar. Gone for a week.
Never to be seen again.
Gone.
To the collector.
To the collector.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, we'll come back to you, Simon. We'll find out what happens to you on your week-long bender.
That's his downtime. He ain't respecking, he ain't moving nothing, he's burning 2,225 gold.
I wish.
Let's go, dude.
Nice.
In a week, easily done.
In a week.
I give him 3 days.
You can do that in a day, probably.
I'll say, I'll give it a 1.5.
I give it in 3 days.
Okay, look, I deserve it. It's been a long year.
Hey, look, I deserve it. I'm treating myself.
Damn, bro.
All right.
No
What about-
loyalty to the homies.
What about the rest of you while Simon's out
Liquid.
We're looking...
participating in
Bunch of
debauchery?
The collector.
My favorite kind of botchery.
Hmm.
I think we're all just going to that guy. Right?
I think Weaver's going to be doing some odd jobs to make the money for the flail.
Okay, non-adventuring
Thank you.
work. Got it.
Indeed.
I get the collector first and then figure out what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. As you approach the collector's home, you can see that the man out front appears to be a human, a guard, wearing some half plate, a sword across his back, and a very, very bored expression.
Greetings.
Huh? Oh, hey.
We were pointed into this direction for a certain collector living here.
Oh, right. What do you got?
I got these harps. She'll show him or hold up like a harp.
I don't think he'd really want those harps. He might want that, though. As he points at you, Mazekeen, and you realize he's pointing at your collar.
Oh, he can. In a week, he can most rightfully have it when they take it off.
Oh, alright then. I'd suggest you come back when it's off. I know he's been wanting one of those for a while.
Well, a lucky coincidence that I want to get rid of it for a while already. Does he sell any other parts of his collection by any chance?
Only to people that he considers friends.
And I guess he's not very easy to get acquainted with.
Not rightly, no. To get his attention, you gotta have something of real value. Something that'll really get some heads turning. Something that could be an alternate quest item.
Oh.
Angel music plays in the background.
Yeah.
Like, you remember that orb you had? That would have been great. Oh well.
The orb? What orb?
Well, I will. Listen, I know. All right.
Imagine. Well, it's part of a very fancy breastplate, I think, now, so...
No,
Anyway.
bad.
Anyway, back in character.
I heard he was using it to great extent already.
Anyway, back in character, he will
Anyway.
go. Anyway, yeah. So that's the only way you can really get into him there.
Very well. Well, enjoy your time then.
Aye, have a good day. I don't even know why I'm out here. This is one of the most peaceful places I've ever been. It's so goddamn boring.
How much is he paying you anyways?
He'll look at you like, what a oddly personal question to ask. But he's bored and wants conversation. So he'll go, about 200 gold a month. It's not a
I
bad
see.
living.
I guess you could say that. Well, goodbye.
Oh, bye.
And I'll walk away.
Okay. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm good at these human
Most
interactions.
excellent job.
Excellent human interaction, Cyber.
I give this human
The
interaction.
design is
5
very
points.
humans.
Very humane.
All right.
I mean, heads turning, not so much. Heads rolling?
Do. Oh.
Batman has no parents. A very clowny power. I'm sorry.
Why do I feel like you opened the
What?
memes channel and just saw like a Civimet picture and you decided to read it out? So that felt like.
That's true.
Anyway. We still have 4 days. Inventory wise, I gave the book to Caspian like way back when, so I don't need to give that to him now.
Wow.
We could all go to like a library.
I was about to say a library or archive, because I want to move my medicine expertise into Arcana if I can. So I want to go read like a nerd.
Nerd. I'm gonna join him on the needly reading course. It went pretty well last time. We might as well do it again.
All right, so you guys are going reading like a bunch of nerds.
Yes.
What about
Yeah.
the rest
I
of you?
guess.
Nerds.
I mean, I'll join them just because I have to read a book anyway.
Caspian is also
That's
a nerd.
personally.
Nerd.
What about you, Weaver?
I'm doing some manual labor to try and pay
Oh, yeah.
for
You're doing odd
that
jobs.
enchantment.
All
Don't make any
right.
rolls.
I'll handle it. 4 days later, let me explain what happens. You spend time in the library, learning some stuff. Weaver spends time in the city, learning how to repair it, participating with the locals, and making himself useful. Let's do a roll. See how fortunate you are with your odd jobs.
Is Elsie doing anything particular? I don't think she said.
Yeah, are you doing anything, Silver?
True. I probably wouldn't go to the library, but I would offload the Amber book and the Mefaria book, because why not? And yeah, you know what? I'll probably tag along with Weaver and do some odd jobs.
Okay. You both make 60 gold.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Not bad.
Simon, however, in the background. He wakes up each morning with a hangover, and each night he stays up till the morning.
Can
He's-
get a hangover if you
he-
never stop drinking.
Oh God.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Oh god.
Yeah, it's a good week.
Jesus
The snake. The
Christ.
snake potion.
Potion of greater orgy. What?
Oh
yeah,
yes,
we-
we got a potion of greater orgy.
We found a pit full of snakes. They were all like fucking, and I convinced them to fuck around the chest that was in there. So we grabbed the chest, and there was that in there.
Alright, so Simon's gonna disappear from the board for a while. But it's gonna come back with maximum morale.
Oh my god.
And 7 new strains of HPV.
This is what Simon's build was made with.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Amazing. Alrighty.
Never see him
Such-
again.
Such hedonism.
He's really feeling the freedom.
City of glass, more like
City of ass.
ass.
Slap, 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 slap. Sit on my face.
Huh?
Alright, and so it is day 4. Time to turn in your ominous warning.
What happened at the library?
By the way,
Nothing yet. You haven't spent enough time for that.
Fuck your library.
I just need to ask a real quick question.
Yeah.
This is about the spell book that was that was made translations. Some of the spells were translated somewhere from the encampment of the Mithraean schmucks we ambushed.
Yeah.
What spells are in there if you have those on hand at any given time?
The cantrip light spear.
Oh,
Oh.
that's Eldritch Blast, but light.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
that's a good one.
Okay.
boy.
There's bless. Cure wounds.
Mm-hmm.
For second level spells, there is Hold Person. And there, hold on, I forgot what the other one was. Let me go see. Flame Blade.
Oh my.
That's crazy, but then nuts.
Put that in your notes. I'm gonna start learning them when we have actual downtime.
Enchantment.
Enchantment. Enchantment?
Enchantment.
Yoink.
Yoink.
Our spells come right.
Very good.
I found a swamp puppy. Yoink.
Yoink.
No, not that guy. I go through the Florida Everglades, just fucking
Barefoot?
grabbing big snakes. He's terrifying, man.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
I've
He
seen
only films it because
photo.
he needs the cameraman invincibility.
He's got the buff.
The one
before
where
we
he-
deliver a warning using the bathroom. So,
the one where he
yes.
just like sees the foot of the alligator in the dark and he touches it and I think it's mad scared and just darts off. Glorious.
What's the kind of time I'm looking at the line if I want to, for example, learn a cantrip, by the way? Just for reference.
How do I put a little makeup? Gotta kiss on that same. You wanted to. Same brain cell.
Same plans.
Wonderful.
Oh my god.
All right, are you guys ready for the ominous warning?
Shamber went to the bathroom.
Ooh.
And he wanted to
Never
know
has
what
Oh
that.
wait,
time
hold
it
on,
takes.
hold on. He went to the. Oh God, I had it in front of me. He went to the.
Pisser.
No. I know this. He went to the Jacks.
Oh my god.
Huh?
I like
What
how
is
when
he
you
on
get
about?
super confident with something, you're just like, yes, he did this. He did it.
He did it.
He went
I
to
would
the.
like to deliver the
I-
ominous warning.
Stares at Silver. He went to the Jacks, right?
Right.
I no idea what a jax is.
God damn it!
It's the north in us.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna give Elsie some of my gold.
Oh yeah, I was going to ask
Can I
you,
have somebody? No.
No.
For me to have a bender.
It was very in character.
Money to
I'm
me?
giving you 10 extra.
Awesome. And then Elsie goes on a
Oh.
bender. Meets up with Simon in the middle.
No.
I would like to try and steal from Simon while he's partying.
There you go. That's happening.
There you
It's
go.
very dangerous. my friend.
That is very dangerous, my
Danger
friend.
zone.
That's quite dangerous, my friend.
I need money!
Be
Give
careful
me
to get
me!
stabbed.
I would like to shake Simon awake.
I don't think you know where he's sleeping, first off.
Yeah.
Because he's not.
Find
I have a
him.
distinct
He's
feeling he's not.
around.
I have a distinct feeling he's not sleeping alone. either.
Unfortunately, it'd be difficult to find him in the midst of all these fucking people. All in the fucking same bed.
I just go to. I want to go to different like party spots and whatnot. Ask people around, be like, "Have you seen a human?
Have
that
you-
wears
have you
what
seen
looks
this
like
man?
Dark glasses. Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man?
He's reported to behave like an orgy of snakes.
And all you get are like legendary stories about what he did that night before, and you're constantly following the clues. Oh yeah, he came through here to just lather up. He did. Oh, straight to the Jacks, and he pissed off the side.
That's Fane.
Detective Weaver and Constable. Constable.
Did you like me using
Detective
those
Weaver.
accurate Irish slangs?
So go to the jazz.
The ancient texts.
It's so funny when I use somebody's
it.
slang from their country. They just start going, "Oh, whoa!"
3 people are joking. Arcadum is laughing his ass off. It's glorious Sunday.
No, the best was definitely Sins of the Father when you hit Sping with the Aussie fucking bear.
Oh, what's up? I'm Bogan.
Bogan.
And he's like,
to Sping audibly process the words you were saying was beautiful. It was so good.
fucking Struth, mate.
It's truth, mate.
And watching him go, wait, I know what he said. How does he know that? It's so good.
Legendary.
Anyway, is it time for the ominous warning?
Yes.
Oh, I guess
That
it has
is
to be,
the
right?
actual reason
It is day
why I'm
4.
tracking down Simon.
It is day 4.
What, you're trying to get Simon for the warning?
He's
Yeah.
not coming. Don't worry.
We
Oh,
can.
he's coming! Oh, he sure is!
He
Okay,
is.
all right.
Or another.
I will give you a small chance to happen upon the right nighttime party to get Simon to be there.
Nope.
And he's hiding.
I'm sorry.
Expertise.
He's even
I'm
hiding.
sorry, Simon. I don't think you'll be able to use stealth because then that means you're hiding from your fellow orgy mates.
Is this an
Oh, that's true.
investigation?
Oh, orgies are not, by definition, quiet. So,
VAPOs.
Maybe a silent torch is.
all right, I only give you a 20% chance that out of the giant piles of elvish orgies that you find Simon.
It's just everywhere.
All right,
There's
Weaver.
Pink area.
Weaver walks through Dublin and finds not Simon.
Bam.
But somebody that looks very
Opening
similar.
random doors to orgies,
He
just
opens
like
it.
looking at it.
Have you seen this man?
Now you need to roll the chance for him getting randomly
You just
dragged
missed
in.
him.
A couple of floozies will look at you and go, "Hey, you want to join us?" Or like the stupid ones.
What do you mean by stupid? And I'll slam the door shut.
That was mean. I'm smart.
That was rude. I am a smart man.
Okay.
Okay. Back
Okay.
to it.
Yes.
Mama
Okay.
says I'm as smart as I need to be.
All right. The party
The
meets
weed
up.
goes through one ear, out the other.
The party meets up in front of the Grand Circle, or the Grand Grove, excuse me. And Weaver comes up with no Simon in hand.
I told you wouldn't find him.
It's probably
I-
for the better that you did not
I
find
found
him.
a lot of invitations and a
Busy
lot of
checking.
clues leading that he has been to probably every orgy in the city at this point.
Yeah, it's been 4 days. About right.
Excuse me?
Have you seen how fast he runs? Point A to point B is nothing to him.
Have you had inward reflection on the friends that you surround yourself with recently?
I didn't choose any of these except for you, and I've had plenty of reflection about you, Weaver.
You know what? Touche. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna clap you on the shoulder like, yeah, fair enough.
Think softly about William and Billiam.
All right.
I miss them.
And so you enter the Grand Grove. And as you do, you walk up to the same druid who had signed you in before. Hello, sir.
Oh god.
Hey. The name was Fane. Hear about what did you put it down as? An ominous warning?
Fane. Ah, here you are. Ominous warning, 2 p.m. He'll look up at the sky. It's about time. Go on, sir. Go back to the... you want to go back to the tree, take a right, and then look for one of the druids seated on the white marble bench. That will be the one that is ready to serve you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Walk away. Shaking my head. In my head
No.
to Frossus.
No wonder everything takes so long.
They're on
Nature is
Hawaiian time.
patient.
Nature isn't patient at all.
Ends. Freezer.
All right.
I mean, excuse me, Jesus.
Who's Jesus?
Why is he crying?
Is that the druid on the bench?
I'm
Hey,
drinking
how's it
Club
going? No
Soda.
mames. Hey. It's Jesus. Nah.
That's Jesus. Yeah.
All right, you
Oh, boy.
approach the druid, and you will see that there is not an old druid, kind of like a middle-aged page, but he does have the tattoos of druid kind. He will stand up, and he'll look at you and go, "Hey, welcome! Hey, welcome! My name's Seamus. Nice to meet you." Hold out his hand, and shakies.
Yeah.
Shakies.
Mm-hmm.
My name is
Shaky.
Fane.
Alright, welcome to the Grand Grove. So, it says here that you, he looks at a piece of parchment, are here for an ominous warning. I'm all ears.
I really don't want to be rude, and it seems that ominous warnings are something you have an allotment for. So maybe its severity is determined after the fact, but this isn't exactly what I expected.
Are we sure this is the correct guy?
White bench. We turned at the tree. He knows why we're here.
Left or right?
Are there any other white benches in the area?
Oh, yeah.
Do they all look as young as he does? Compared?
No. You were given the intern.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, I know I don't be looking like much, and I know I be quite young, I do, bit no wet behind the ears, but I am a druid. See? Got the tattoos to prove it. Points at tattoos.
Uncomfortably rubs wrist. Okay. Let's do this the short way. Do you know who the Brass Baron is?
Of course I know who the Brass Baron is. Are you here to
This
warn us about the
sounds-
Brass Baron? We already know about that guy.
That is part of the warning, yes. Is visions of a brass gauntlet shattering the city.
Who has visions? You?
I had a vision, yes.
Alright.
Well, that's one part. The second part is, are you aware of what's happening at the harbor to the south of here?
You mean other than it being haunted?
Yes, other than it being haunted, Seamus.
Like what?
Like one of the masked knights of Mytheria, marshalling and building boat.
That seems important. He'll write that down.
Action. Building an entire harbor.
Are you a counselor or something?
Unfortunately, Seamus, we've come a very long way for our words to be passed through a page.
Well, what'd you expect? The Archdruid himself to come down and hear your words?
Yes.
Yes.
Somebody with a station of perhaps militant, important, or someone who can verify memories or dreams or truths, not a person who is just here to do paperwork.
Well, I'm not taking the offense to that, as long as you don't take any offense to why would the Archdruid use his precious time on somebody he doesn't know? Like you said, you may have traveled a long way, but I don't know who you are. Just because you walked a long way doesn't mean that you're important enough for the Archdruid's ear.
Tell me. Oh, tell us, rather. What is important for enough for his ear?
Well, you know, people of station telling him. That's why you got me. Now, if this proves to be something valuable, then maybe he'll speak with you about it. You're not the only people that come to us with ominous warnings. That's why we have a section.
Excuse me for a moment. Fane,
Yes, Weaver.
should we tell him what we witnessed happen outside of Hyoko?
There is plenty that we have witnessed, Weaver, and until there is a pertinent threat to the city or to our purpose here, no, it isn't relevant enough.
Understood.
Look, I'll take your warnings up, and I'll make sure that the right people read them, but I don't know what else I can do for you.
You could tell me what the druids are doing against this threat that you are so well aware of.
Which one? There's a lot of threats.
The church, the brass baron, anything.
Well,
If it's important enough that a god that isn't even from this continent sends somebody to talk to me about it, then surely you had a conversation as well, right?
well, I don't know.
Because apparently you're not doing enough for the nature of this place where the church is burning down your people and your environment.
Like I said, I'll take your warnings up to the proper chains.
Who do I have to speak to about finding a person?
What, do you want an appointment? The guy over there.
It seems fair.
Okay.
Look,
I'll
look,
turn around and go to the kiosk guy.
look, I'm sorry that you seem dissatisfied, but I'm not sure what you expected.
I suppose it was unfair to expect very much. It is simply tiring to travel a long way, and
Look,
if you
if you have some
apologize,
sort of,
James.
if you have some kind of symbol of authority or something that I could see that could prove that you're somebody that is worth the Archdruid's ear, that's a completely different thing. But if you don't, I don't know what else to tell you.
we do not.
Do I?
Well, Fane, it's funny you say that, and you're over at the kiosk, so... Caspian.
Mm.
Your eye?
Yes. My eye. Well, that is one thing. But this does not relate to the brass baron. This does not relate to the church. Well, there's another issue, but leave mention of a shattered eye in your report of one of the individuals that reported in, and if this Archcrude knows, then I think that will be enough for him for his interest to be piqued.
I'm sorry, you cut out for me a couple times there. What are you saying?
Okay, let me try to adjust the mic. It might be cutting out randomly.
It was a little bit.
That's fine.
But also accent. So
Accent.
it's got worse. My God.
It's because I'm moving it.
Okay.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you can leave mention of my eye. This is not related to the church or the brass baron, but it should pose some credibility, and you can mention that. I am, after all, he's a druid, I'm a cleric of woad. And, well, we've seen some things, but leave mention of the shattered eye. I myself do not quite have the exact details to what it entails, but it'd be something of import.
All right. Shattered eye. You'll write that down. I'll mention that as well.
Right. I really have no way to prove anything else. Now I really wish I brought any credential from my soul.
Well, thank you, Seamus. Apologies for any impatience. We're tired.
Wisdom. Everybody roll me wisdom.
Wisdom.
Saving throw? Just
Saving throw?
wisdom?
Just raw wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh my god. 10.
17.
My sheet was
17.
working, so I just rolled a d20. I only have a +0, so.
Caspian.
Mhm.
You know that the page rather, requires some semblance of importance. And you have no way to prove that you have any importance. You don't have any sort of documentation, no titles. It would take, I don't know, some sort of item that would prove that you are bearers of great power and are something to be listened to. Maybe some kind of sword.
I guess we do have maybe something. The one we found in the chest. Anyone remember that?
Elsie.
Could be.
Oh, of course. And I'll just pull the Snickersack sword off my back and just unsheath it enough that he can see that there's.
Upon seeing that, he will drop his parchment and his jaw. Wait right here! And then he will run off to go find somebody more important.
What's
Hey, Arcadum.
Yeah.
Is it okay if I can quickly do my thing?
Yeah,
before
what
I
you
have to
yeah,
leave?
yeah, yeah.
I have
What
to
you
leave here.
what do you want to do? What do you do?
I'm sorry, guys, for interrupting the flow.
Do your thing.
I
That's
would
alright.
like to go up to the kiosk and ask them. I'll ask them
Hello,
in person.
sir. How
Hey.
can I help you?
A few months ago, a paladin by the name or given name of Jasper would have came through here from the paladin order within Ord in Calcatesh. I was just wondering if there was any information on where she may have gone.
Let me check our records, sir.
Thank you very much.
He will check the records.
Slowly. Painfully slowly.
Weaver is a patient man that sat in front of the waterfall for weeks screaming at it.
And then he will say,
Our records indicate she traveled south, sir.
From the city.
Yes, sir.
Do the records say anything about a dock? Heading towards a dock or anything of that sort?
I'm sorry, sir. I have no other information.
The information you have given me is just enough. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
And I'll head back over to the party. Hey, where'd Seamus go? And unfortunately, that's where I have to leave. I love you all. Thank you so much.
Farewell,
This should be the
radio.
last time that I have to leave early. But duty calls.
Oh, good buddy.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Do a
Good luck.
backflip.
All right.
They say.
All right. Love you all. Love you, chat. Love you,
See you.
Arcadum.
Bye, bye,
Kisses
bye,
for
bye.
everyone.
That's it. Weaver got lost on his way back and ended up in an orgy with Simon.
He found him finally.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, no, the fuck I didn't.
Too slow.
He has the stream up his forehead.
See how it is?
I completely forgot we had that sword that we appraised 30 seconds ago.
You mean the
Say,
incredibly
bro.
powerful sword of yore and lore?
Yeah,
that nobody
listen,
can
right.
wield?
Yeah.
Someone
Yeah, I
mentioned
was
the
gonna-
stone, and then I blacked out, right? All cognitive function gone, right?
Stone, you so gracefully
Like,
done.
you just need something important to show that you're important and worth listening to. Man, we don't have anything, do we? Looks at ancient Vorpal blade. Nah, they got nothing to show, dude.
Bro, Kekins was just like, oh, it's pretty cool. Like, alright. That's amazing.
I was gonna say it after everyone left as a side thing, but I didn't think it would be needed this.
Just like walks away dejected, looks down, unsheaths sword. Maybe another day. Sheaths it again and leaves. Oh, there's someone William and Billiam to beat this fucker up.
I wasn't gonna be the one to say it until somebody I made a wisdom check, you know, I wasn't gonna be the one.
No, I fucking forgot.
I wanted the person with a sword to say it, but they just didn't, did I?
You ever just forget about the legendary sword in your inventory? Feels fucking bad, dude.
Feels bad.
Well, don't know what it does at this point.
I do know what it does! I cannot use it!
Okay, that's just turned defensively.
That was offensively, like, Scottish. Going too far to the northwest. Right? Northwest? Yeah.
Too far, man.
Yep.
No.
No, wait, northeast?
It's northeast.
Nobody enjoys Soviet Womble. Yeah.
Oh,
northeast.
no, it is the northeast, yeah, because you guys are on the bottom left of Ireland.
I'm bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's on the top of Ireland.
Brussels sprouts and all that shit.
Anyway, Seamus is gone.
Woo!
Got rid of him.
We T-pose.
Yeah, fuck that guy for doing his job and following proper rules and not treating you guys like main characters because he has no idea who the fuck you are. Yeah.
Exactly, he has no idea.
Accurate shit, but like, come on, man.
Come on, man. Yeah.
I'm still looking at the world map. Sorry.
You mean the amazing world map, dude? Look at this thing, man.
You shout out to Crow, great world map, phenomenal. I've seen it all.
I feel like I've seen little pixel of it already. I mean,
Sorry, the
memorized it.
Sometimes I zoom in on a portion of the map we're not on, just so I have a different background view.
I'm
For a
sorry.
while I was in Whisperwood.
It should be done tonight. So.
Yes, all good. No stress.
Earlier.
And it's also time to get more art for new outfits.
Yeah, if we
Art.
Art!
fashion shopping.
Art! I'm gonna art!
Yes.
I'm starting to art! Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright,
do it.
eventually, a older looking druid will accompany Seamus back. Are these the ones? Seamus will nod. Greetings, I am Ulabrecht. I am a senior druid. Young Seamus here tells me that you wield a weapon of great power and are requesting counsel with the druids.
Yes.
May I see it?
Mm-hmm. I will unsheath the
Sorry. The senior druid will kind of have a silent freak out along with Seamus. Come with us.
Okay. I'll just follow like a very confused person.
Yep.
I love druids.
I'm sure you're loving some druids, aren't you?
Meanwhile, back in the city.
Oh, no.
No.
You guys hear that? You hear that soft dubstep, dude? That's Simon.
Nah, I figured you were imitating the sound effects, yes.
Oh my god.
What the?
That's also Simon.
No, that's a druid.
Sounds like he's shooting
No, that
the
was
chicken.
that was a druid. That he was with.
He just wild shaped into a duck.
I'm crawling in my skin.
These words they will not hear. Sorry. Now this whole video is going to be demonetized.
Gone.
Unfortunate. All that money gone. Forever
Yeah,
destitute.
Damn.
No money for me. Feels bad. Okay. As you guys waddle on after the druids, eventually you're brought into the main part of the grove, which is actually a part of the tree. So you go up a set of stairs grown outwards from the tree, like branches, and each step eventually brings you into the bow, which is an enormous conference room, like conference chamber, Great wooden walls and a ceiling within the tree kind of encompass around you, with a large open-face window facing towards the sea, specifically facing west. And as you come into this place, you can see that there are several druids that are moving about, and it seems that some of them are moving out of the way, and some older-looking ones are moving towards the front. The older-looking ones seem to represent 4 different druids, which are 4 druids of stature. Each one bears a different mark. Fane, as you are a druid, you do not have to make any rolls for this information.
Nice.
You can see that there is a representative of the Circle of Stones, the Circle of Glass, the Circle of Waves, and then the 4th druid, which is the Archdruid, who is, of course, the oldest and has the longest beard.
Classic.
As you enter, the Archdruid will speak. Why have you called this meeting, Aldenbreck? We were just beginning our day. Apologies, Archdruid. I believe this is something you'll want to see. Show them.
I tear the Vorpal blade out of its scabbard and just hold it for all to see.
All of the druids will have a vehement, silent freakout, except for the Archdruid, who strokes his beard thoughtfully. And so it was that the tales were true. Those things that bind us would come to you.
What tales?
Come forward, all of you. Stand before the council and be seen and recognized.
I'll cautiously make my way forward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
What an excellent Weaver impression.
That's an impression. Wild.
Oh, yes, yeah.
All right. As you approach, you can see that the older druid, the Archdruid, leans forward and says, "Please, tell us your story."
We, with the exception of Caspian and Weaver, we were all captured for different crimes against the Church Mefaria, or crimes in a hill,
Look it out.
and we were... Not really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just start over.
With the exception of Weaver and Caspian here, myself, Fane, Mazekeen, and another person who I believe is conducting himself in a little bit more of a frivolous. We're all crucified on a snowy mountaintop. By sheer chance, we were able to get out, and we made our way out, looking for safety in Shickletown. We decided to come westward because there would be safety here, or at least out of the reach of the church. And we traveled, we had a fair few things that happened. There was we encountered something in the mines that was just something I'm not exactly sure how to describe other than gestalt. But we sort of made our way here over the course of a year. With regards to this sword, came across it on a clearing, found a chest. The chest asked me to tell jokes, which is slightly odd, but apparently it's impressive enough because it gave me this. And some point we managed to get our way here, and here we are. I'm sorry, I'm not very good at sort of being thorough whenever I don't have time to prepare. Caught me off guard at a very weird time, so apologies.
Each of the druids will look at one another, and the archdruid will speak. The weapon that you will wield in your hands is a potent blade. One that cannot be wielded except by one of story and legend. And the fact that it has appeared in the mortal realms means a great deal indeed. It is as my brethren and I have feared. The oppression of the ley lines are going to cause a forced and most terrible readjustment. Sheath the weapon.
Put it back in its scabbard.
I shall explain myself. And with that, the old druid will begin. For you see... Hold on, can I do the old voice and maintain it? I'm old. Hold on. Like this? Yes, I can do this. For you to understand the importance of what you are holding, you must understand what purpose it serves. You see, the Feywild, the source of all of our power and magic, and life itself, was the first world that came into fruition. And from the first world, there are many rules, fail-safes, you might call them. And it is from this, indeed, life itself has a wisdom to it, an unseen hand that walks in line with the entropic powers. This is represented through day and night, through sun and moon, through Feywild and Shadowfell. Whenever the Feywild grows too heavy with its verdant burden, the Shadowfell seeks to correct its balance by resetting life, that it might grow again. And this has been known as the tale of the Alice. A simple story, one representative of the culmination of life and death in its equal parts. The natural forces of the Feywild and Shadowfell play out in a constant shifting of the Fey courts, of Seelie and Unseelie, of day and night, of life and death. The natural worlds of the other planes are no different. Even our own world still follows these ancient rules. And what the Metharians, in their attempt to prevent demonkind, have not realized is that by oppressing my people and the destruction of Druidism, they have removed the caretakers of the ancient stones, the elemental seals that allow the ley lines to keep their balance. And it would seem, with the presence of the Vorpal Sword in this realm, that can only mean one thing. The ley lines here have grown too misshapen, and my people have failed in our duty. The life of this land will be reset. so that life may grow again, as is the ancient way, to the tale of the Alice.
So does resetting. Is this sword what does the resetting, or is it wielded by the one who orchestrates it?
The tale of the Alice is simple. The Vorpal Blade has entered the world, and it must be placed in the worthiest wielder's hands. The Alice. Once the Alice is named, she must wield the Vorpal Blade and face the terrible Jabberwock.
I'm just gonna look back out of unsuredness. Jabberwock, is that Sylvan or Elvish or anything?
It is Sylvan. It is Sylvan for an ancient beast. One that represents the Shadowfell's hand in the axe of balance. The axe of nature. Forged by the Queen of the Shadowfell herself. It'll seek the Alice to do mortal battle against them. And whilst it does so, it will wreak havoc and death across this continent. But in this act, upon its prophesied defeat, the land will regrow and the ley lines corrected.
Sounds simple enough.
Hmm.
How will you know who the Alice is?
And that's the kick of it. For you see, in the ancient tales when they were written, the Seelie and Unseelie came to an agreement that the Jabberwock would always be defeated by the Alice. But the Shadowfell in and of itself still has its ambition, and it would only accept these terms of the tale if that the first could fail. If the Alice is not found, and the sword not placed within her hands, the Jabberwock cannot be defeated. And the Shadowfell shall consume the land, and all the souls therein. This was the deal made for the tale of the Alice, for the balanced reconstruction of the world. Life will win, but only if death does not win first. This has been the way. This has been the way since the time of creation, and only once has its process ever been unduly interrupted.
Interrupted?
Indeed.
I'm guessing by the fact that we're all still standing here that souls were claimed and they found the Alice in the end, at least.
That time was a time of the last era. A different age, a different enemy. One that sought the destruction of the Feywild by breaking the tail of the Alice, by seeing that she was destroyed and forgotten. Were it not for the grace of the Queen of the Shadowfell and the love of a mortal man, my people's ways may have been lost forever.
Okay. That still doesn't explain. How do you know who this Alice is?
We don't. She must be found. It is the way that the tale must happen. First, the sword and the ribbon appear. The ribbon finds the Alice. The sword finds the regents. The regents find the Alice. The sword finds the Alice. The Alice faces the Jabberwock.
Okay. It sounds like this means I'm a regent then.
Indeed.
Whether I want it to or not.
You carry the blade, but you may not yet be the regent. The regent is the one that takes it upon themselves to seek out the Alice. The sword will find someone worthy to carry it to its destined battle.
Okay. Elsie doesn't really say anything because she's still trying to take everything in stride, even though she wants to scream out loud.
So we're all just supposed to hope that somebody gets found that can wield this blade. And what are you doing in the meantime? This could take forever. We might not have enough time for that.
The prophecy cannot be interfered with. Attempts to interfere with it will only lead to more ruin. We must trust the blade. We must trust the ribbon. Besides, there are greater threats still that face my people. For the prophecy may yet still fail if more of the circles fall. If more of the church kills more of my people.
We have seen our fair share of mass graves on our way here. And the Green Pantheon has sent a hand to warn me, or more or less warn you, that whatever you are doing to prevent any of the pain that nature is in is not enough.
The Archdruid will raise an eyebrow. Were these visions specific?
Specific?
Yes.
They set the scene. About a harbor being built. People dying for the word of Mytheria for no reason, really. And the nature is suffering.
Tell me of this harbor.
One of the hands of Mytheria is leading it to be built in the south. He's forcing many slaves of different areas to do the work for him. And they have sent me to kill him, yet this task seems rather suicidal from the current condition that we are in, and that you all seem to be in as well.
The druids will seem to be quite alarmed at this news, but the Archdruid remains stoic. You say that you have been chosen. By whom, precisely?
The god of my people sent his hand, or his servant, Gazinara.
So, you are a daughter of the wagon runner, yes?
Yes.
Very well. If one of the Green has spoken through you, then so be it. We have heard rumors that there was building going on in the southern grave, but we have had no confirmation until this moment. And you are correct. In your current state, to face against a hand of Mytheria would be folly. you would be destroyed. But perhaps you might be tempered, strengthened, nurtured to grow. And perhaps then you may yet survive such an encounter. Interesting. You have given the council much to discuss. Is there anything else?
Fane will sort of look up and walk forward. He'll look to Caspian first, and then sort of look down and back up to the Archdruid.
You first.
Yeah, it's better this way. My name is Fane, and I've come a very long way. And we have brought many tidings, yet there are more that we have faced. While traveling through the Endless White, I was gifted a vision of a frozen tomb with many thrones that showed me a vision of this city. A vision of this city shattering under a gauntlet made completely of brass. It is my understanding that there is a brass baron marshalling forces, and I believe this to be a warning worth everything.
Indeed. Tell me more of your vision, as specific as you can be.
It was lucid, like I was awaking in a camp while we were traveling. We were up on the ice, and there was a crack where water was running. Through instinct or outsider will, I was drawn to it, and it began to swirl like a whirlpool, going deeper and deeper, acting like a staircase. And I went down. There, I believe there was 3 thrones. It was as I was approaching those that it showed me the city. And it's shattering. And then I woke back in my bed.
Do you know whom gifted you these visions?
I do not. I have no name, I have no reference. Only the thrones that seem to indicate cities, I believe. It's been a very long time. I have some inference, but I have no real solid evidence. I was hoping to research more and maybe put those pieces together in time, but this seemed urgent enough to bring to you as fast as I could.
Indeed. It seems that you suffer from visions as well, but unlike the daughter of Wagon Runner, you have not been named, given whom has gifted you them. But there is yet a way to find out. We possess many amenities here within the City of Glass. One of them is the Cavern of Dreams. I suggest that you put it to use.
Speaking of dreams, our last companion here seems to bring another tiding. One specifically concerning that. He'll nod to Caspian and sort of take a step back.
My tiding is one brought forth from the realm of dreams, as I am Caspian, Umbra, a cleric of woad.
And what has Fathered Fear brought to the Druids?
In the dream, due to the folly of my companions, they were forcefully put under a slumber. But this was of little consequence in the end. It was a matter that could be taken care of easily. But something changed as an entity emerged in the dream. One that brought forth the feeling of terror. One that brought the feeling of wrongness. One that reminded one of a past enemy. Not of this place, but of my home, Kalkitesh. I mean, I guess everywhere really, but that is where the battle was waged. This entity appeared and invaded the dream, seeking something, trying to find something. And we faced it, learning about it, in the process seeing visions. Many things I do not know about this entity, but the purpose of it became clear after we faced it for a short period. It was a failsafe of some sort, a reminder of what must be forgotten. And it had its eye on something, and I believe we saw a vision of what that something was.
And what was it?
We saw a vision. First, there in lay a swamp. Within the swamp, a nascent clicking and chirping of crickets. As the sun had just set, ahead in the mist, a mist deep and strange. Walking through, eventually, coming upon a sunken temple. Stone areas reach toward the sky, as the vines pull, grip and twist. There was something there, something buried, something forgotten. The vision changed. A group of individuals traveling to a temple surrounded by that same mist, descending into it, and exiting with a strange key that frayed the very vision it was being veered from. Then, a terrible anger and rage from the entity. Images, flashes of something we don't fully understand. We saw a strange place. Buildings. A building above it, like a broken vessel. Different arcanists, wizards, strange creatures assembling. Orders, gestures, and behind those creatures a great prism. Soon after this information was found, I stepped forth to banish the creature from the dream. For it was getting too dangerous, too risky. The mixing of our powers cast a parting gift to be left behind for me, a knowledge of the creature's purpose. My eye changed, shattered. He looks up again and kind of widens the eyelids around the eye with his two fingers.
The druids nod. a very solemn, a very concerned look on their faces. You have given us much to deliberate on. We request time to decide what to do. In 2 days, return to us, and we shall have an answer for you.
Alright.
Very well.
Thank you for
Should we
saying
find
it.
Seamus again, or
Come straight here. Seamus, or not Seamus, but he will look towards the senior druid who will hand you a wooden badge. This will help you gain access to the council more easily. In addition, it will grant you access to the Cavern of Dreams. I would use it, young Fane. Find who has sent you these visions.
He'll nod. Oh. Do I have an idea of where the Cavern of Dreams is? Or should I ask?
It's under the city. You'll be shown it.
Under the sea. Okay, yeah. Alright. Let's go. 2 days.
2 days. Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. 2 days. Wow.
Oh god.
Meanwhile, back in the...
I meet Simon in,
Nice.
like, while he's passed out in a K-hole, like in the Cavern of Dreams somewhere.
Probably.
Bitty bitty baby, bitty bitty bitty. My god.
Alrighty. So, would you like to go to the Cavern of Dreams?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
We dreaming,
Yo, we dreaming right now?
We dreaming.
snoozing, honk shoe,
Honk shoe. We love that. Love that for you.
I don't know why honk shoe like makes me angry when I hear it.
Kanske så unreasonable om man får änga det boilat.
It just the honk shoe, honk shoe, honk me 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 me.
The memes.
like Steven Met posts?
Hey, William, I
No,
William.
Hey, they're the boys, alright? Listen. Moisty boy and sloppy hands could never.
Moisty boy and slappy hands.
Yep.
God damn it.
William fucking uppercut each of them.
Fucking William and William,
The patty caps wouldn't even leave their heads.
patty cap, ooh lolly, patty cap, patty cap. Bum 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 bum.
I see.
Garo.
Gara 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 gara.
Oh. No, me Gara.
Figaro. Alright. Fane. As you travel through the city, the use of the wooden badge allows you to enter in the more restricted areas. A druidic escort allows you to enter, but your friends must stay behind. As to travel through the dream is to travel alone. And one of the few places that allow such access for those that aren't allowed to go there is the Cavern of Souls. Excuse me, Dreams. And as you get down into the bottom of this large kind of like tunneling complex that goes beneath the city, eventually you come to a great glass door. The druids open it, allow you to enter, and guide you towards the center. And from this point, they let you go, and they say, go in there, meditate, and good luck.
Finn will nod and go in. Is Frosty still with me? Was he allowed access?
Yeah.
Nice. I'll go in.
Am I there?
No.
A great glass door, and as they tell me, you know what to do, the door opens, and Simon
And
is
there,
there.
and Simon is there. Hey, it's pretty good in there. Hey,
I'm not dreaming yet. Why are you here?
Took you long.
hey, it took you long enough. I've been here waiting on your ass, dude. Why are you here, Simon?
The quest NPC is already present.
The real question is, why aren't you in here already?
Just slurps the rest of the potion. Gives you a wink.
As the glass door opens and they're giving me the instructions, dubstep plays from beyond.
Next room.
Bit.
Just those noisy neighbors
No.
next to the cabin of sleep.
No. Fane will resolve himself and go inside. Finding a relatively comfortable sitting position, he will sit. And he'll have Frosty sit like across from him in an almost mirrored position.
Alright, here we go. Man.
Rogue.
Frog.
We're about to get to some good shit.
Oh boy, here comes a lore. Bit.
Give me just a second. I gotta get some things ready here.
I gotta pee. I was holding it, and I'll be back.
Yeah, it has been 2 hours. Everybody take a pee break. Pee break. Pee break. Be right back.
It seems like everything and everyone wants to see Corvanus completely wiped.
Place must be real bad.
It
Yeah.
must be real bad. All the gods be like, I guess we press reset and try again.
This one, not so good.
This one,
Get rid of this.
the Violet also coming in like, hey, they remembered. I think we'll wipe everything again. Just to be sure.
Yeah. Convenient reset? Yes.
Green Pantheon looking over, being like, no, I think we murder everyone, and then it will clear itself, surely. Nature will thrive after everyone is dead.
Exactly.
It's time for some change. Time to evolve.
Pantheon just goes, yeah, we fucked up. Just wipe that fucking shit.
And everyone's like, it's going off the rails. Time to drop the legendary Vorpal Blade in. See what they do.
See if they succeed. Nuh-uh.
Uh-uh.
Oh, but I mean, like, ain't none of my business, bro. Ain't none of my business.
Dropping in the legendary sword, but coming in with the, no, go only give it to somebody that can tell a decent joke. That's how you know. That's how you know they're not evil.
Just chuck it. Just chuck it. Fuck it. I don't want anything anyway. You know, it's a lot of stress.
Even if it did really in good stand-up, I would have gotten the ribbon instead.
Yeah, I mean,
Imagine we had a way to get enough heft to wield this forcefully.
nah, yes.
Ah, yes. I'm not the chosen one. I'll make myself the chosen. I'll become the chosen one.
I'll
By my
simply
own
become-
accord.
I'll simply become stronger.
A return.
Welcome back.
Back.
Yes, welcome.
Welcome.
I heard vaguely Cyber talking about the Alice. And if Mazekeen was the Alice, it would have to be called the Alice in Chains.
Oh my god.
No, you
You know what I thought when he explained that?
What?
It's like, if it is me, it's terrible, because then the Jabberwock he described could as well be Kazinarok.
No.
Ah, Java Rock's something different.
Yeah, I
It's
know,
something-
but he
something
described
real
it in
nice,
such a
real
way.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's the
Mhm.
divine domain of trickery, balance, and war, right?
This is gonna come up in a hot minute.
Balance.
War
Oh,
never
a
changed.
minute.
That's an Act 3 thing.
Oh, we're not ready yet.
Not
Hell
enough
no.
mana.
Not
Not
enough
So,
mana.
time to dream, and probably
No.
dream about being in the dream like last time, and
Oh, yeah.
obliterate
time-
myself, and you all forget I exist. See ya.
I won't.
but this
I
time
won't be
you're
helping
alone.
you. I won't be helping.
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
They're not there.
I know.
See,
You're probably gonna meet.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna meet Woad, and it's gonna be really fun.
You don't. Not that guy.
I met your dad, man.
You don't want. You don't want to meet him, Mister.
You're probably gonna meet the other guy whose name I spontaneously forgotten.
Yeah, me too.
Whoa.
No,
Owen.
not Woad. Owen. Owen.
Yeah.
Owen.
Owen and Wood.
Owen and
I will tell the idea.
Don't.
I will say the idea is like standing before the council and each of us like stepping forward to deliver a different warning is so cool, especially when in between each of them we just cut to Simon in a different bear.
Yes. Yeah. So this world-ending, these people threaten to end your culture. This threatens to end your world. This also threatens to end your world.
And this guy's trying to repopulate this entire country. Bit baby. Sorry.
I'll do
Just doing a
mine.
line of silver salt off someone's tits.
Not again.
Not again.
Simon comes back as a blank. Oh wait, he just said he was firing blanks. Never mind.
Yeah. You
A lot
know,
of exposure.
a lot of exposure.
Hey Simon, can I borrow some gold? No. Backflips? No.
No.
Oh no.
We built this city. We built
No.
this city out of rocks and glass. I didn't build
No.
the city.
You didn't touch it.
I
shit.
lost my rock. I'm very sad.
Yeah, you didn't fulfill the assignment. You didn't watch your
Don't,
child for the
uh,
required time. Therefore,
No, I've got a request for you. Don't lose yourself in the dream. That would be.
No promise. Okay, right. Let me give you a little peeky boo into Fane's headspace. He is incredibly panicked.
He's
But
incredible.
as far as he's concerned, like he could probably be executed for the shit he's witnessed on this journey. Never mind what he's participated in.
Oh, I'm not
So, like,
execute
I
you if you get
mean-
lost in there.
Aya stands aside as a werewolf lady rips an old man and shoots a child in the back.
that's fine.
That's
Uh,
fine.
That's for the survival.
You get
of
lost in
myself.
there again. I'm gonna be the one to execute you.
Hey, listen, we're not gonna get lost. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna
I
get
just see
lost.
you get stuck in the dream, and then you haunt my dreams next level when I have the nightmare feature.
No, I'll send Frosty's to watch you while you sleep.
Oh God, no.
You get the
I'll-
Frosty's treatment of waking up with a frog in your face every morning.
Wet dreams.
Wet dreams, but not the ones you want.
That is. Oh.
But like, how much will this? So at which one do we dump the responsibility of one this like blade? Like, at which one do we do this? Or do we just
Oh.
carry it around and be like, hey, we have this?
Hey, you could be
I
the
can't-
chosen one. Can you lift this blade?
Can you lift
Uh,
this?
Out of we kind of meta. Well, it's not even kind of meta. We have a wayfinder. And just be like, hey, we really don't want this weapon. Point me to the Alice and see where
That
it goes.
won't work.
That won't work. I know it won't work, but
Oh, that's not
But it might.
to the ribbon would maybe work.
The ribbon would might.
Yeah.
You need to
then
know
just
what you're
leave.
like.
And then just leave the
Alright.
blade with the ribbon, and then be like, yeah, we did that part. There you go. Merry Christmas.
I know who has the ribbon, but
You get it all that. The ribbon existed.
Not the ribbon. No.
we built this ribbon. Anyway. But yeah, this is
Then again, I think there might be the chance that the Wayfinder will shatter to 1,000 pieces if trying to find the ribbon, but you know.
But the ribbon already has been found, right?
Well,
ribbon's been
yeah.
found, yeah, but magic item finding magic item that's supposed to be found when it wants to be found and designated to the
But it's gonna take way
Yeah.
too long if that happens naturally.
Well, also it doesn't matter, right? In character, we'll probably try it. Out of character, that shit's in like Alda 5. That's in the Fair East.
Yep.
Like we're
Will
not
we try
getting
it?
to it.
Can we even try it?
I mean, we have
We were told
we
about
have
the ribbon.
we have the weird
Yeah.
half-functioning teleportation circle book, right?
Oh
No,
god.
Elsie has it, right?
Somebody
By the way,
knows.
I
we'll have
handed
to get
it over
lost and
to
die.
Caspian.
You handed it
Oh,
to Caspian.
great.
Oh, Caspian has the amber-bound book of rituals.
Ah,
Yeah, I
yes.
gave both my books, the Bible and the book.
Yeah.
Nice. What if the Alice is a frog keybind?
Oh god.
Just check if one of the arts
At
has a
that
ribbon on
point,
it.
at that point, just may God have mercy on us all.
I'll just give the sword to the Jabberwock at that point to say, "Here, do your worst."
Do your worst.
The US, you can have the blade.
Finish him.
But does he have the proficiency? We don't know.
Does he have 20 heft?
He probably does.
Birdie strength, of course it does.
Look at it. So many arms.
What does the Jabberwock look like?
So
What's the
many
road?
claws that catch and jaws that bite.
It's- Looks interesting. I looked it up when we found the blade.
It's an emaciated dragon with gerbil teeth.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
On a personal level, smash.
Who let the Shadowfell cook? This ain't shit.
This wasn't even the entire Shadowfell, this was the queen.
Queen. Honk, shoo, shoo, shoo.
But like,
Surely the church will appreciate it if a gigantic dragon with multiple limbs and probably very shadowy appearance shows up and starts murdering everyone.
we only know that the... I don't know how we would even we couldn't logically really follow this thread very well, because we don't even know for sure about the... We know that a ribbon exists, right? And that
Yeah.
finds the Alice, but we don't know if that ribbon is actually... Yeah. Right now. I mean, they say it comes with the sword, but...
It could be anywhere.
Yeah, I guess we don't know if the ribbon has been found yet, right? Yeah.
If it's
No.
been picked up. If it's in
Okay,
somebody's
fair
quest
enough.
inventory, then it's fine, but if it's not,
Yeah, I guess so.
It's
in character.
basically just them telling us something that is basically a fairy tale that apparently has happened once before, but who knows? I don't think any one of us was alive when that happens.
Sneeze, snore,
This is a bit,
I'm back.
bit to find the path.
Welcome back.
Alright, we ready to rock?
Absolutely.
Let's
I
rock.
think.
Bada beep bop boom boom. Let's see
Notes
here.
open.
Let's see here. Okay. Put that there. Produce this here. Okay. Just gotta move this over here. Egg salad.
Solid. Nice.
Salad, nice. I
Nice.
sure do like salad.
Right in front of my salad. How dare you?
You activated my trap card. Alright. There we go. Alright, Fane, as you enter the center of the cavern, you can see that there is a small sitting area, some water, and there is just nothing else. The cavern around you is covered in pieces of glass, or perhaps crystal or quartz, you're not really sure. But as it fills the cavern, there is both no light and some light produced by the crystals. It is a pitch black, and little pieces of light, like looking out into the stars that surround you. There is also the telltale sign of running water, like a waterfall just outside. The white noise produced by the falling water and the sensory deprivation of the rest of the cavern makes meditation an easy slip. I presume you're going to meditate, yes?
I am, yes.
As you begin to do so, your mind drifts, your body begins to feel weightless. And then you realize that you're waking up. But you're not waking up where you were, but somewhere else entirely. You find yourself waking up here.
Mm-hmm.
All around you is a place that you recognize. Not that you've been to this specific place before, but you recognize the realm that you are in. The growth of the flowers and trees around you in their strange, unnatural, misshapen states lead you to believe that you are in the realm between. The realm of spirits, the realm of sleep and dreamers. As you gaze out into the dream, up ahead, you can see a precarious-looking bridge. The bridge seems to expand over a deep chasm. The trees that you see sparkle with the lights of thoughts and desires, and some of the trees are covered in growths, which you know to be the active dreams and memories of the people that are the root of them. What do you do?
I think first I take in the environment, sort of doing the mental checklist to lower maybe some inner anxieties about coming here again, a place of such stress and danger. Close my eyes and sort of mentally try and reach out to Frosis to see if that connection is still there.
You feel that Frosis is still there, but only as energy, as the part of you that summons him forth. It seems that you will face this challenge alone.
Comforted by him still existing, I suppose. I'll walk towards one of the trees, sort of looking at the growth.
Within it, you can see desires, shadowy shapes take form of people. Some are speaking, some are kissing, some are fighting. It is all a cavalcade of memory and desire, and most potently, dreams.
Not seeing, I suppose, the wisps of nightmares that were fought before, I'll continue. Heading towards the bridge.
When you come to this edge, you can feel the weight of your steps suddenly shift, Your body that was very light before now becomes very heavy. And as you look over the edge, you can see an expanse depth of nothing.
And sort of stay looking down into the void for a long moment. Feeling just the nothingness, the emptiness. Or pulling my mind back, I'll turn. And slowly walk along the bridge.
When you get to about this point, you can feel that your steps become heavier and heavier. You can feel a sense of impending doom, of death. But you know that you must continue to walk forward. You must continue.
As the feeling of death washes over him, he sort of braces and gives himself a moment to sort of acclimate, trying to hold the inner peace of the meditation that brought him here, his sense of duty to find out what brought forth the vision itself, and also a deep respect. We have now witnessed things that would lead to a fate worse than death. Mingling those emotions, acclimating himself, he will resolve and continue.
When you get to about this point, the waves of death become almost too much to bear. But with the final steps, you cross the bridge. And then you feel a cold. A strange cold, like you felt it before. But you cannot quite remember where.
So similar to before, he's slowly testing the waters for temperature. At each new step of intensity will acclimate and acclimate. His resolve pulling him forward.
As you take the next few steps, you suddenly feel that you are not alone. Slowly, but surely, a being of shadow begins to appear before you. Upon its manifestation, you feel a strange sense of awe and fear in equal amounts. And you see this.
Damn.
And as the creature appears before you, it will speak. Peace. And upon a single utterance of its word, you will feel all of the doubt and anxiety leave your body, almost as if by command.
I'll just leave it aside.
Your presence here is a good thing. It would seem you have followed my commands.
Fane's brows kind of furrow for a second. And then, still feeling that, I guess, supernatural calm, I'm unsure of what commands. I am not familiar with you.
Haven't you? You know who I am. We have met before. Do you not remember?
I recognize this from the vision, from the spirits of the vision. I don't know. Memory is difficult. Often things are misunderstood or misinterpreted. Seeing you here and now is a permanence. If you've acted with invisible hands or guided in some way, I am not familiar with it, no.
Then I shall show you. Behold my power.
Oh.
Do you not remember? You were executed. You and your companions, left out to the cold, left to die. And die you did. But I had plans for you instead. It is now that you recognize, Fane, the cold that you felt when you first entered his presence, for you have felt it before.
Sorry, I am freaking out. Sorry. You saved not just me, but others here in that case. Why?
You have a purpose yet to serve. The land of which you walk has forgotten its sanctimony, its sanctity, its purpose of nature and life. It has been broken, and the natural forces seek that it be destroyed. But no, it shall not be. Not yet.
This land has lost its balance. It's lost its way when it came to nature. From the words of the Archdruid, the ley lines are all but broken without their caretakers. There are many things seeking to act as a fail-safe against the crimes against nature that have happened here. What can even be done?
Your faith falters so easily, but this will be tempered. Once you have denied death, once you have been saved. This was done not because of the tree, but because of the seed. Not because of what you are, but what you may yet become. War is coming to this continent. The trees, the water, the fields and the stones know it. My brethren and I know it. This war will destroy the continent. We cannot allow this to come to pass. Therefore, on the day that you were to die, you and your companions were chosen. They were chosen to serve the Green Pantheon. You were chosen to serve me. You have fulfilled the request I have placed within your heart. You have traveled to the west and have found the people that will come to be your people. You have found a place to gain the strength you require. And then you shall act as my hand. You shall reap the false light, and balance will return to this continent. As this creature speaks, it does not speak as if it is a request or a hope. It speaks as a command.
Oh. Fane takes one more look at the crucifix that he was upon, and back up at the figure. If it must be done, I will do it.
Done it must, but I am no tyrant. Freedom is indeed the way of the Pantheon of Green. You lost your life once. I shall not take it from you again. The choice to serve is yours. But know this: to turn away from my commands is to turn away from the very green itself. Think upon this before you make your decision. For war is coming, and soldiers with conviction are needed. You return to the dream. The creature stands before you in all of its deatic awe, and it will impart upon you a final set of words. Many paths lie before you, mortal. Many routes you might take. The visions granted to you, and the desire placed within your breast, were guiding points. But now a decision must be made. Ignorance is no longer your shield, and death no longer your excuse. You stand on a great precipice. Choose wisely. And with that, the entity dissipates. And Fane awakens in his cave. Back to the world map.
No!
There you go.
Back in the cave. Is Process still
He's there.
opposite me? I think Fane will sort of open his eyes, take in the expanse of the cavern, and resisting the urge to meditate further in such a powerful place. You will get up and head towards the exit.
Man, I've been waiting to reveal that for like a year.
You know, I had a very, very small theory, and it was pushed by the moist path. And I think the longer I had the moist path and longer balance was a thing. I looked at the green, looked at Lauren, I was like, no way. Nah. No way. I'm very happy that I was wrong. Hell yeah. Oh. Does Fane know that it's Lauren, or does he just know that it is a
So
lady of the green?
The druids of Corvallis have been so repressed they don't even know the names of the Green Pantheon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They know of them, they don't know their names. So
I see. That's fine.
But yeah, you guys died there. Isn't that crazy?
That's fucking crazy.
What?
The cold. The cold of death.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
You're still on your drug trip, buddy.
Alright.
Well, there was a reason it was okay for Simon to join that campaign, Colossus. Even though he was supposed to have died. Winky face.
Yeah.
Damn.
Whoa, that's crazy! Sorry.
Fane has lost at him. My god.
Nice.
That is a pretty wild review.
Well, I already know my choice, but you know.
Anyway, so now we got to talk out of character. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
We got some player decisions to make, and it's unfortunate that Radio isn't here, but we'll have to catch him up. So, there are a lot of main quest energies that are hitting you guys right now. So there's a lot to choose from. I know that you guys sent me the request that you were going to pull on the thread, and that is, of course, still an option. However, there's going to be a lot of challenges to that specifically. So, what I want to do is I want to talk through each option and what things might happen, and then you guys can make your decision. And then whatever decision you make is what I will prepare for. Sound good?
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, we'll start with the first option, which is you assist Lorne in the battle for Corvallis. Specifically, assisting Lorne means that you will fight alongside of the Druids and the rebellious Western Way, right? Doing so means that you'll be things that can happen are you'll be in open field combat, you'll assassinate Matharian members, and possibly even fight off the Brass Baron as well. Essentially, you enter the board with the Western Rebels as the players that are actively on their side. So a lot of that stuff.
That's cool.
The second choice you have is to... This is another way to serve the green, but not to save Corvallis, but rather to prevent the summoning, or rather, I should say, to prevent the rampage of the Jabberwock. This means that you're going to be doing more traveling, as you will be actively seeking out the Alice to grant them the Vorpal Blade. You'll get to see a lot more Fae. There's a chance you'll also be able to travel to other planes. A lot of cool stuff there. But essentially... also, there's a heavy chance that you'll be doing a cross-play with another group, if you take that regard. But that means you'll be completing the Prophecy of the Tale of the Alice in order to ensure that the Feywild is preserved and that Corvallis is not destroyed by the Jabberwock. Then, there is, of course, the third option, which is instead you take the warnings provided to Caspian and you face the Reminder storyline. The Reminder storyline, of course, means that you will be you'll be traveling as well, but your purpose will be how can I explain this without spoiling it?
Painful?
If you take the reminder storyline, your hold on, let me think about this for a second.
The difficulty rating goes up?
Taking the reminder storyline means that your purpose will be to find the source. Oh god, to find the source of Oblivion in Corvinus and see that it is destroyed. That is the best way I can put it out for you. And yes, that is incredibly difficult.
Are you talking 7 years, 7 days?
Yeah. So, those are your choices.
Option 1, assist Lorne in the battle for Corvinus, fight alongside the Druids in the rebellious Western Way, which has open field combat, potential for assassination, and should things get dire enough, fight off the Brass Baron. Second option is the Alice storyline to prevent the rampage of the Jabberwock, which has more travel, but Fae, plane travel, etc. And then option 3 is the Oh No color, Big Stinky.
Bad shit.
Oh, and Mazekeen's mission to kill that guy is a part of the first two.
Or first two.
Yeah,
yeah.
because
I
it's still green oriented, but
It's Green Pantheon.
basically, if you take the third one, you are abandoning all other paths by definition.
Yeah.
And
It is,
just so you know, Fane, as by Lorne's edict, if you take the third option, you will not be a druid anymore. So,
He got you there.
in case you didn't get my hint.
Yeah. No, I got that the hint was he was revived for a purpose, and if he does something other than that purpose, then you lose the man.
Alice.
And now you know why the dialogue for Frosis is grayed out. Because
it's whether I'm a druid or not.
Yeah, because you're the wrong class to access it. Ah!
You're wrong class.
Oh yeah, the reveals, dude.
I will not ask what class that is, because I also don't think you'll tell me. So let's okay, gang. We don't have radio, and I suppose we will lean towards one and then get radio's verdict.
I mean, we got
influence
like
it.
you guys can talk it out, get all of your points out, and then radio can join in after. But it's better we get what the party's leaning now, so that I can start making preparations towards it. Because with one person down, the likelihood of him being able to swing the vote is possible, but not very likely. So this way, I want to be able to efficiently use my time to prepare for what you guys are doing next. So
No, that's fair. Okay. As a character, I still need to figure that out, because I think Fane, by definition, would almost certainly always follow the reminder storyline, unless he found out he was revived for a purpose. So that's kind of absolutely wrenched that entire thought process, because it's like he wouldn't even get to benefit people in any way should it not be for Lorne, and if he forsakes Lorne's task, the fuck,
You know what's
as a
crazy
player,
too? Like when I first did the when you guys first played the first episode, when I was describing the cold, I tried to make it a little bit more than just it was the weather.
I remember.
I remember. We had this fade to black until the next day, and that seemed like an end and more than a beginning.
Yeah, that's because it was.
It was.
Oh!
The cold
Sorry. I've been waiting to tell you guys that this whole time. And I was like,
all good.
And then Lorne, one of the gods of death, was like, "Hey, I revived you for a reason." He's like, "Oh shit, oh shit." Sorry.
I don't think option 2 is one that I particularly am invested in.
I
I think
do.
the Alice storyline is interesting, but sorry.
I was just
Good.
thinking, I do wish Egg could have been here for that review.
Yeah.
Oh well. Continue.
Oh well.
But the Alice storyline is interesting and it's neat, but I don't think it's very. I don't think as characters or as players we're very deep in that outside of just having the sword.
Yeah.
So I am 1 or 3, naturally.
Like 1 and 2.
You said that option 3, taking the reminder means that the other 2 are sealed off. Does the inverse apply? Like, if we take up Lorne, does that mean that the running the rampage is completely sealed off, or is it just like minorly helping? Like, handing the sword off, or at least
I don't
keeping
want to
it
give you the
engaged?
inclination that you couldn't randomly decide to go do the other thing too. I will put it this way: if you choose the third option, you won't be able to do the other 2 because you'll be doing a bunch of that's a sandwich you need both hands to eat, if you get what I'm saying. But the first 2, you might be able to, like 1 and 2, you might be able to do a little bit of each, but not effectively. So this is essentially choose one. So basically, there's no hard game mechanic preventing you from doing number 2 if you chose 1, or number 1 if you chose 2, but it's unlikely you'll have time or the geographical placement to do it. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be somewhere else.
Okay, makes perfect sense. In that case, I think, given the fact that we've traveled all the way here, I really do not want to go back up to the Bale City, so I'll take option 1 as first option, and 2 as the second most useful option for me.
Sure. Let me look at it. Colossus said 1 and 2. Cyber, we'll just go down the list.
Well, considering that I don't trust myself with more difficult gameplay, really. Even though it would be really cool. I'll also probably tend more to 1.
Jarzu.
I mean, like, as a player, like 1 does sound real nice and all, but I don't know how I'll be able to make that working character. But we'll see.
No love for option 3.
I do, and it's the main driving point for the character, but I, like, as a player, I'm split because obviously the way I have to play the character is based on how they would act, but you know.
Yeah. Man. I don't know. As a player, I want option 3 all day long. I think. I'm resolving to.
You could just say that. You could just I want to fight him.
Like I think.
That's
like,
very
as a
that's
player,
that's very big lolly energy right now. Give me the hardest combat. No.
Yeah, because it's obviously a callback. Like I've been, like I think my Twitch shows it. I'm like I've been here for like 7 years, right? I've been here a while, and I know Jarzu's been here a while. So it's like I love this content and this continent, and I love that the reminders get to be a part of that. And I think I want more difficult content anyway. That's just my personal inclination. Even though we have fucked up every combat, don't get me wrong, chat, and whoever's listening, and whatever god of karma is going to make me die in the first combat if we choose option 3. But like, That's the content I am most invested in. I think Lorne has thrown an absolute monkey wrench in it, but I still think it's like 20% 1, 80% 3. Like,
I agree, though. This sounds the
we
most
can go back with the
interesting.
Banshees.
fuck the Banshees.
Yeah, like
Banshees.
Yeah, we can try.
Use up the aphrodisiac. We can't.
use it up. Yeah, but my vote is cast on Frey just because of me, and then because of the character, as a big secondary driving reason.
I'm gonna lose my tattoos. Sad.
I'll make them something else. Small.
I'll find out whatever fucking class I have to be if Lorne says, "Hey, bitch, you're not doing your job. I'm gonna take all your summons away. Fuck you."
Not the frogs.
I, William A. Billiam.
You're fired.
Because that's the thing, right? I said it in the session in the dream that like Fane would have a very like it's order of importance, right? The Western Way and the Druids are fighting back against to reestablish the stability, right? Because there are fail-safes coming. But it's like
So it works. It works
matters.
on. It works on a multiple number of levels, right? So you have the mortal problem that druids are getting killed, right? They're getting killed and they're not able to maintain the circles, regardless of whether or not the church thinks it's the right thing to do. This is a problem. So even if you solve the other two problems of Jabberwock and the reminders, they're still getting killed. Like, the mortal realm of their suffering is still happening. The second thing is the balance of literal magical power, and the mechanism that balances it needs to be properly tuned and properly set up for, or else it could also spell disaster. And then you have the third option, which is the remnants of the worst thing that's ever happened. Like, it's whispers still remaining of people that don't fucking get the picture, right? So there's a lot of things that are happening right now, and all of them are important. I would say equally so. It really depends on what you want to deal with.
I think the most death comes from the violet.
Mm-hmm.
Not just
That's
the
for
druid
sure.
death. Like, and that's not just death. That's like eradication. It is memory, history, thought, want, dream, everything.
What continent never existed in the first place?
Look, I'm down that you. I'm not against you saying that. I'm just saying that the other two are also important because, yeah, you might prevent violent things from happening, but if the druids are still killed and they lose the war and the Jabberwock destroys everything, what have you saved? You know what I mean?
The chance for reset. I mean, I guess if Jabberwock wins, reset is only possible.
Basically, what I'm saying is that
yeah.
None of these are more important than the others. I would just go with what you want to play. What kind of Dark Souls would you like to play?
Yes. We'll go back to Dark Souls 1 difficulty. Yes.
I'll lose Druid though.
Can you tell him what he gets if he loses Druid?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
Okay. Never mind.
I don't want to cut across you. I don't want the slip of an answer. I think that would sway me more than almost anything else, and I don't want that.
I wouldn't answer anyway.
I thought it would give you more certainty, but that's fair.
Yeah, but that's part of the issue. I don't want to pick a choice because of mechanics.
Mechanics.
Well, it's 1 of 3 for me.
I think we should vote, but without radio here, that's difficult.
Well, I think we have a pretty good idea of where we are. So, also, I think talking about it over the next week is a good idea as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way you guys have a proper plan. And it doesn't seem like you guys have actually made a choice in either direction. So, I will give you homework. I need to know absolutely what decision you make by Tuesday. So in 2 days. Because that's when I do my map orders on Tuesdays. So.
Alrighty.
Can you get it to me then?
Right?
Should do. I'll make a fucking Discord timestamp. I'll tag everybody. I'll try and get a time where everyone's available, and we'll meet up for like an hour and just talk through it.
Tag with the group name.
So not, yeah, tag with the group. I don't think I
Otherwise-
can tag with anything else. So
You can.
either way, I'll do that and try and get everybody together, and we'll by Tuesday.
By Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Very good.
Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll do.
Tuesday.
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 Fucking Tuesday, mate.
I'm fine.
Alright. Well, that'll do for today's session then. We'll have to find out what benders Simon gets up to next time.
Well,
My God.
Right.
Alright, let's see.
But,
we got fan art, right? I think so. Yeah.
It was correct that we
Yeah.
could retrain stats in the city, right? If we
Oh,
have enough time.
yeah. All that stuff's fine. That isn't going to be affected by this. I just
Okay.
need to know what maps and shit I need to prepare for. That's basically what it is.
All right.
Yeah, you guys will have plenty of time in the City of Glass to, party.
Not be a druid anymore, sad.
Not be a druid anymore. Alright, here we go. And here we have... Does my existence threaten God? I don't know, but I like to think so. Okay.
That's Umbra.
A City of Glass Hellsman. Chance to away.
An accurate look on it.
The High Druid.
Is that what I get changed to? I chase the violet and I just start seeing fucking rainbows pushed out of my brains.
This is Simon the entire time.
Yeah.
Actual size, too.
Druids when they see the
jamming.
sword.
Oh my god.
That's what it sounded like.
That's exactly what it
That
sounded like.
sounded what the music guy was like. Yes, Simon. Fucking druids.
Yeah.
Going bareback. I see.
I see.
That was good. Can I borrow some? No.
No.
This is a nice. That's good. I like that.
Good.
It's getting sloppy.
Just one more of this. I just needed to show that off one more time. I'm swimming towards you. Oh god.
Oh my god.
There it is. The hassle of
amazing.
swim.
Here we go, Casey, dude. Can I borrow some money? No.
That's tier. That is so good, Casey.
Very nice.
Can I borrow some money? No.
Also, Colossus, that one, very cool. I like it.
That's like the level of Ladon to me. Going, can you hit me?
Yeah.
It's like, no.
Can you heal me?
No.
No.
No. That's so funny, dude. All right, good job, guys. I'll see you in, 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours for Forgotten City. Thanks for watching, everybody. Oh, let me double check here. Do we have any subs to thank today? RadioCrusader and Civimet, thank you both. Sassebrun, 5 hours ago, thank you very much. Holy shit, we're at 271 sub points. That's crazy. Man, what if we hit 500? That'd be crazy, right? That'd be wild.
Whack.
That'd be fucking whack-a-doodle.
Wackadoodle, man. What the hell?
I'd be whacking my doodle. I'm sorry.
No.
No!
Not anyway.
Stop! Stop him! All right, I'll see you guys in 2 hours. Okay, thank you, Silver Siege, for the gifted of 5 subs.
I haven't done it in a while.
Please stop spending money on me. Thank you. You can't make me. Anyway, thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. I will see you guys in 2 hours. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, chat.